Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. I just want to walk through the answers and remind you. So this part on the screen that you see right now, I'm going to give you a little blank half piece of paper that you can complete this before you take the quiz. So you can't copy from notes, but if you've studied and you remember what information goes in each box, then you can use that on the quiz just like we kind of did on the last one where I gave you a blank template. So you could print this out, the blank version, a couple copies if you want to practice writing them in, or make some copies of this sheet as well and remove your answers. So we'll just go through. So what steps do I need to take to conjugate a verb? Step one is remove the ending, which is AR. So take off the AR. Step two is add the appropriate ending. So how do I know what the appropriate ending is? Depends on who I'm talking about, and that's where this chart comes in down below. So for the first row, who am I talking about? I'm included. So for one person, that means I or yo. For two people or more, that means we or nosotros. So the ending for the first person, which is yo, is o. And the ending for two or more people is amos, which is nosotros. For the second row, who am I talking about? I am talking to the person. So this is you or tú. So for that one, the ending is as. We don't do the vosotros, so you can skip filling that one in. And finally, the last row is who am I talking about? I'm talking about the person. So for first person, that's he, which is él, she, which is ella, and then in this one, we also include usted, which would be the formal version of you. And then for two or more people, that's they. So they girls, ellas, they boys, ellos, or ustedes, which is you all formal. So the ending for that is a, and for the more than one person is an. So I'm just going to put down here, yo is I, nosotros. So we, you don't have to write this part in, but I'm just going a little bit further. He, ella, she, usted, you formal, ellos, or ellas, they, ustedes, you all formal. And so that's, this is your plural. So this is 2+ people. And this one is 2+ people. And this is 2 or more people as well. So this top part right here is what you'll be able to fill in on the quiz to help you. So then if you're on the quiz and you see you have yo, then you know the ending would be o. So let's run through and practice conjugating some of these verbs. So for hablar, if it's in the yo form, we know I have to take off the AR, which leaves me with habl, and then I would add my ending, which if I go back up here and check, would be o, hablo. So for the next one, completar, I take off the AR, that leaves me with complete. I look at my chart, it's ella, so the ending would be a, completa. Julia y yo, that's Julia and I, so I'm included in the statement. It's more than one person, so that would have to be nosotros, so my ending is amos. Take off the AR, that leaves me with tom, and then I add amos, tomamos. Tú, that's you, so that's the second row, so my ending has to be as. Enseñar, I take off the AR, and I'm left with enseñ, and that would be enseñas. Tú enseñas. Ustedes, that's you all, formal, that's 2 or more people, so that's got to be an an ending, so preparar, I take off my AR, so I'm left with prepar, and I add the an, preparan. Eduardo and Elena, that's 2 people, so that's they, so that would be the same ending as the last one, an. So for montar, I take off the AR, so that's montan. Julio is one person, talking about him, so it's the third row, and my ending would be a. So that would be drop the AR, so lleg. So Julio llega. And finally, the last one, nosotros, which is I'm included, and it's more than one person, so the ending is amos. Necesitar, drop the AR, and add my ending, amos, necesitamos. The next step in your work is going to be to go do a practice sheet inside of Go Formative. You can use these notes at the top. However, I would recommend trying to complete it the first time without looking at your notes, because on the quiz tomorrow, this is not going to be completed for you. You have to fill it in. So you have to remember all of this information. So if you can do the practice sheet without this, then you're probably in pretty good shape. If you do the practice sheet, you get some wrong, then go back and check your answers using this part of this sheet just to check to see where you went wrong. I'm always available by email today, and I'm going to be watching Go Formative to see how it's going. So I'll be giving little feedback in there as you're taking the quiz to just kind of re-guide you and connect you to the right answers. I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your snow day.